Anything under it?
There's some few pieces. Uh-oh. That goes something. Oh, man.
It was like one of the few things I had that was sorted.
Oh, wow.
So yesterday I had a disaster over here. TheyMightBeBricks said he was going to fix it, so I don't want to dump this thing out again. Which one was it? Oh, I don't remember. Oh, yeah. Oh, he got it all sorted. So, thing about these drawers, don't open them and then start pulling pieces. Take them completely out. Oh, he did such a good job. He got the legs sorted by color. And the hats and the torsos and the completed. That's the Stormtrooper. That's the Stormtroopers and Darth Vader, by the way. All right, it's 1977. What else are you going to do? That's the only figures we had. So thank you, my son, for fixing the disaster from yesterday. He did miss these two. Also, he said he wasn't going to mess with these because it's my HO scale cars, so I'll have to do that one later. These things are very fragile, and I'm probably the last person that should be handling them. Put that over there. So I gotta, yeah, there's some stragglers down in there. I'll do that later. So I was trying to actually organize some stuff in addition to having TheyMightBeBricks fix the mess I made. These are Homemaker sets. These are ones that people have cataloged on BrickLink as Homemaker. There's a discrepancy between BrickLink and BrickTsar. BrickTsar has 31 Homemaker sets, and BrickLink has 32, or is it the other way? One of them doesn't include the hospital, which is a moot point right now. I can't find the hospital. I know I have it. I remember disassembling it, and I did a video on it. And there's, I think, 2 other sets that are missing, plus a duplicate that's missing. So, yeah, this is what I've been going through. So now I'm going to have to do the search, try to remember where I put those. Oh, maybe I can find the greengrocer in searching for the other Homemaker sets. Hey, it's Jabbo. Welcome to BrickTsar, your home for vintage Lego. We've already had tons of vintage Lego on this video here. We've both from the statue figure, or what they call them, stage extra figures. Lego 40 years later decided to start calling those stage extra figures. We should go look at some of the original catalogs that those figures were in and see what they actually called them. Also, the figures that are in these Homemaker sets, what they called those. The Lego people. But we want to follow up today. I wanted to do a follow-up on yesterday's video. And it's a reason why I just love BrickLink. In addition to being able to buy vintage stuff like this that we've shown you, I've been building that statue figure collection and adding those to various BrickLink orders that I placed. But we had the problem with the package yesterday. So I did send a nicely worded message to the seller. I had no demands. I just said, hey, you know, the package came damaged and 3 of the plates were missing. I had 64 of the 67 plates, which we verified here on the video. He just immediately, well, he did respond. He refunded me way more than he needed to. I mean, way more, because he refunded me about 4 or 5 times the value of the lost pieces. So I would have been happy if he just refunded me the value of the lost pieces. But I think he refunded me the price of the shipping. I think is what he did, which was way more than what he needed to. So this is why I love BrickLink. It's because it's mainly, I mean, there's some people that are only in it for selling, but it's mainly people that just love Lego. And so if you do have a problem, no matter how bad the problem is, just contact the seller. Now, I do have a lot of messages that people have sent me about how long they should wait. You know, they've placed an order and the seller hasn't responded, or they've had an order in their store and the buyer hasn't paid. Those types of things. You're going to always have those types of things. You're going to have new buyers, or people get distracted. Even myself, I placed an order one time And this was back when you couldn't do instant checkout. And I recommend anybody do instant checkout. And a lot of times I only buy from people that have instant checkout, just because there's no question as to what the shipping is, even if it's high. But anyway, I had placed an order, was waiting on the invoice. The guy sent me the invoice, and then I forgot about it. It got lost in all the thousands of messages I guess I get, and I forgot to pay him. But then he sent me another message, hey, you didn't pay for this order. I'm like, oh, you're right. I'm sorry. So I've had to send those same messages out myself. So BrickLink, it's just people that love the hobby. So awesome seller. And this package here came today, and it answers my question about the bubble mailers, because this is from Germany, and it's in a bubble mailer. Oh, and I should also mention about that order from yesterday. It was in the box that was just full of air. The seller told me, he said, I should have thought of this. He's a very large store, and a lot of times when people have a store of that size, they have people that work for them. And he said that, yeah, it probably wasn't packed correctly, and he has people working, and sometimes I guess they need to learn that they can't just necessarily ship everything the same way. So this is another BrickLink order of a similar size, but this got more of a variety of different parts in it, I think, just from filling it. But it's in a bubble mailer, not the thickest bubble mailer, so hopefully everything's all right. Even has some damage to it, but look, it arrived. It's got damage on the front and the back. And that's something to keep in mind if you use priority mail, padded envelopes. When I say envelopes, they're padded mailers. Never use just regular envelopes. But anyway, what my wife will do is she'll wrap the stuff up before she puts it in. And if you got things like, if you fill the package like I can feel, there's some of these, Lego pieces can have sharp edges. Sometimes putting tape, and actually that's what he did for the label. He put tape, and that probably saved it, because where it's actually torn is above the tape. I'm not saying tape the whole thing up, but usually tape where the ends don't bust is something you can do. So I've talked enough about that. Let's see what's in this package. It's like I have no room on the table with all these Homemaker sets everywhere. All right, what do we got in here? And this, actually, see, it's already got this. There's one of the holes. But see, the padding on the inside didn't break. Oh, plus he's got it in a plastic bag within there. And so that's a possible way of shipping. So this is just another small order. Got some more tires. Oh, I like how he put the tipper inside the tire. It may have just ended up that way. We're going to build some more large vehicles. Oh, look, this must be popular. That's 2 consecutive days I've got hair bows. So some of these tires from some sellers will be very expensive, and he had a very reasonable price on his. And so I got 3 tippers, and the rest I think is the 2x4 plates. Yeah. I mean, did I say 2x4? I'm very tired. My 4x10 plates there. 3 tippers. And I can't eat hair bows. So I guess you can figure out that I've been trying to buy up the large quantities of 4x10 plates. I'm doing the same thing with the windshields. The windshields is getting a little hard to find people that have high quantity, and the shipping isn't ridiculous. I found one that the order, when it got, I added all the windshields, and that came up to less than $4. The shipping was $40. And then I was thinking, do I want to get these 30 windshields for $40? And I was $44. And I was like, then I was like, why is it so much to ship when orders like this from the same place didn't cost that much? So yeah, I don't know. So anyway, that's what I've been working on. Going to keep looking for more of these Homemaker sets till I have all of them here. I already got them. The ones that aren't on the table, I've done videos on them, so I know they exist in the basement. I just got to find them. So I'll keep looking for those, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be in a different shirt. This is, I bought this at Five Below. It's really tight, and it is an extra large. Is it a woman's? Am I wearing a woman's shirt? Is that what this is? Why is it so tight? maybe I just got fatter. I can't eat Haribo's because I've eaten so much candy in my life, and now I'm hesitant to put any candy in my mouth, especially chewy stuff or hard stuff, which that pretty much eliminates everything as far as candy goes. Nerds, I could probably handle Nerds, but gummy bears, atomic fireballs, don't need to touch those right now. But I'll see y'all tomorrow, or you'll see me, hopefully in a shirt that's not so tight.